Before we start, let me ask you something. Do you ever stop speaking English because you're afraid of saying the wrong thing? What if I tell you today's episode can change that? Hi everyone, welcome back. This is not a lesson. This is a real conversation. You can listen to it while walking, cleaning your room, or just relaxing. And today, we're talking about something very easy, but very powerful. Likes and dislikes.
That sounds simple, but it's actually not that easy, right?
Exactly. People think, oh, likes and dislikes, easy. But then they freeze. So today, we'll show you how to talk naturally, no stress.
And stay with us, because later in this episode, Emma will tell a story about a moment when she couldn't explain what she liked, and it got very awkward.
Very awkward.
Emma, let's start very easy. Tell me, what do you like?
I like quiet mornings, I like coffee, and I really like listening to music when I'm alone.
Can I tell a short story?
Please.
When I first moved to a new city, people asked me, "What do you like?" And I panicked. I knew the words, but I was nervous, so I said, "I like, everything."
Everything?
Yes, and the conversation just died.
That's very real. And that's why today's topic matters. So now, Emma, what don't you like?
I don't like loud places, I don't like rushing, and I really don't like waking up too early.
You're not alone. Everyone listening, you can say, I don't like or I dislike. But for beginners, I don't like is perfect. Stay with us. In a few minutes, we'll show you how to disagree politely in English. That's something many learners struggle with.
Alex, can I ask you something?
Of course.
What do you dislike, but people usually like?
I don't like social media too much.
Really?
Yes. I like real conversations, like this one.
That's interesting. I actually like social media, but only sometimes.
Did you notice what Emma said? I like it, but only sometimes. That's a very natural sentence.
And very useful. One time, I met someone new. They asked, "What music do you like?" And I said, "I like pop music." They said, "Ugh, I hate pop music." I felt uncomfortable.
Yes, because how you say dislikes matters. Instead of saying, I hate it, you can say, it's not really my thing.
That sounds much kinder.
All right, let's continue. Emma, earlier you talked about music. Now I want to ask you something very normal. What food do you like?
Oh, that's an easy one. I like pasta, I like chocolate, and I really like home-cooked food.
That already sounds very warm. Everyone listening, notice again. Short sentences, clear words.
Yes, when I speak English, I try not to hurry. I give myself time.
What about food you don't like?
I don't like very oily food, and I don't like food that smells too strong.
That's very clear.
Actually, I have a small story about this.
Go ahead.
One time, I was invited to dinner. I didn't know the food. Everyone loved it. I didn't like it, but I didn't want to be rude. So I said, "It's interesting."
That's a classic. Everyone listening, this is a great tip. If you don't like something, you don't have to say, I hate it. You can say, it's not my favorite, or it's interesting.
Stay with us. Because in a moment, we'll talk about something many people fear. Disagreeing without sounding rude. Emma, what kind of movies do you like?
I like movies with simple stories. I like movies that make me feel calm.
So no horror movies?
No, I really don't like horror movies.
Why?
Because after watching them, I can't sleep. My mind keeps working.
That's very honest.
But something interesting happened once.
Tell us.
I didn't like old movies. I thought they were boring. But one day, a friend asked me to watch one. I said no at first. Then I said, okay. And surprisingly, I liked it.
That's a great example. Everyone listening, notice. You can change your likes and dislikes, and you can talk about that in English. You can say, I didn't like it before, but now I like it.
Very useful sentence.
Emma, do you think likes and dislikes show who we are?
Yes, I think so. They tell small stories about us.
I agree. When someone tells me what they like, I feel closer to them. If you're listening right now and you feel shy speaking English, this is how you start. Not with grammar, not with big words, but with simple feelings. Let's do a small exercise. Say it out loud wherever you are. I like. Now say, I don't like. That's it. You're already speaking English.
Alex, do you remember something you disliked but pretended to like?
Yes, a lot of times.
See, we all do that.
Thank you for staying with us. Take your time. Practice slowly.
And remember, your English doesn't need to be perfect.
It just needs to be real.
See you next time.
Bye, everyone.